Hey, friends. Welcome back to Mourning People, the podcast for all pet parents who don't do grief right. I'm Nina, and if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for holding space for everyone's grief with us. I'm glad you're here. We're all glad you're here. Today, I want to talk about something kind of heavy, and I'm going to put a trigger warning out right now because it is about pet loss. And I know that that's a really sensitive subject for a lot of people. So if you feel like you can't hold space for this right now, that's fine. You can save it for maybe a day where you need it, or you cannot listen to it at all. It's up to you, whatever you're comfortable with. A lot of people don't know that as a death facilitator, we also work with animals, whether it's caring for the pet of a dying person or supporting pet owners through the grief of losing their pets. It is part of our practice. And I don't think most people are aware of that. It's not something that people really think about. But it is something that we do. It is something that we make available for the people that need it. So yeah, we're going to talk about the loss of pets today. I'm very lucky in that all of my pets are young and healthy. I have lost pets in my life, but I've never witnessed the loss of a pet before. I had a dog, a little poodle named Snowball when I was a kid. And I didn't live in my home when he was like surrendered. He was very, very old and needed to go home, but I didn't witness that. I still grieved it in my own way, but I think that being distant from the situation kind of, I think it made me angry, but I also, because I didn't have to witness his death, I guess it was easier to handle the anger instead of sadness. And when I was pregnant with my son, I had a little beta fish named Ho Jansen. And this fish, it kind of symbolized, I know it sounds so silly, but it kind of symbolized like my adulthood. I got Ho Jansen before I became pregnant with my son, but it was kind of like, I'm the adult now. I would like a fish. I'm going to get a fish. So it was kind of a big deal for me at the time. It was my first adult pet. And when he died, I was 9 months pregnant, fully into like the nesting period, completely hormonal. And I called my mom. I talk about my mom a lot on here. Hi, Mom. I love you. But I called my mom just bawling my eyes out. Ho Jansen died. Oh my God. And she's like, what the fuck is a Ho Jansen? I had to get my son's dad to dispose of it for me. I couldn't handle it. So it just kind of goes to say that pet death, no matter the pet, we love these little guys, and the emotion that comes with losing that is often dismissed or invalidated because it's just a pet. And I really want to just hold space for that today and let you know that it's okay to grieve that loss. You don't need to feel silly for crying about a fish. When you lose a pet, that empty space it leaves isn't small, and your experience isn't going to make sense to everyone. And that's why I'm here today. Maybe you're replaying scenes in your head, how they curled up next to your feet, met you at the door, nudged you when you were sad, and People say, oh, it was just a cat. You can always adopt another. Pets come and go. You might feel shame or like your grief is louder or deeper than you thought it could be or should be. But the truth is that depth tells how much they were loved. Your pain isn't disproportionate, it's appropriate because you gave your heart to your pet. We live in a world that rarely acknowledges pet loss as real grief. For some, it's just animal loss, but that's the thing. We don't grieve less just because the relationship looked different on paper. You didn't just lose a fur baby, you lost an emotional grounding and comfort, and the absence hits you hard every time you open your door and nothing is there. If your grief is roaring in your chest or whispering in tears, it's because your love was real and irreplaceable. You're not imagining this pain. You're not weak or fragile. You weren't silly to let your heart break open. This isn't just a pet. It was a piece of home, and losing home shakes your foundation. There's no instruction book for grief. I say that a lot, but there are tiny ways to hold it. Light a candle, frame a photo, keep their collar or favorite toy nearby, and let their memory breathe in your space. Name them out loud, even if it's awkward. Say their name. Tell someone there was a fuzzball named Bella who ran your world. Find your people. Look online for pet loss groups or local meetups. Just let someone get it without explanation. Feel the invisibility. If friends don't understand, that's on them, not on your love or your pain. Remember that time doesn't fix everything, but one day you might leave the treat jar closed and feel a gentle ache instead of a gut punch. This isn't moving on, it's moving forward with love still living inside you. If you know someone whose heart is hurting from pet loss, maybe share this episode, not to heal them, but to let them know their grief has a place here. You can join me on Instagram at Mourning People Podcast. Send me pictures of your pets and funny pet stories, especially if they're dogs, not to, leave out any other kind of pets, but I really like dogs or guinea pigs. I'm not much of a cat person. I'm sorry. I think they're cute. I'll take pictures of cats, but I prefer a dog to a cat. I've never met a cat that liked me. Dogs like me, but cats do not like me. I don't know what it is about me, but my friend Bonnie, her cats are cool. Those two are fine. But most cats will I'll just be sitting there and they'll jump on my head, you know? I don't know. I don't give off cat vibes, friends. Just remember that you carried that love with you and you gave your world to them, and that matters. It really, really matters. And just hold it. Hold on to it. Honor it, feel it, and let me know if you need to talk about it. Thank you for being here with me today. This was a short one. Leave a message in the comments about your experience with pet loss, or you can even let me know what types of grief you would like me to touch on and what kind of experiences you're struggling to move through right now. And I can do an episode on that if you'd like me to. Thank you. Thank you for being here, friends. Have a good day. I'll talk to you next time. You're not alone. You're a morning person. Bye.